As we already discussed this point regarding the attributes of this IP datagram header format, where we mentioned that the identification bit is regarding the control field of the datagram to recognize the exact datagram status. P-bit flag, we do have it here, the don't fragment, more fragment. These flag will help you to identify here the number of fragments into the datagram and to check the status whether the fragmentation procedure has completed or not. Fragmentation offset will bring and the idea about to recognize here the fragment status and its offset value from where the fragment is getting started and where it should get ended. That can be recognized by fragmentation offset. TTL already we have already seen it that it's a number of maximum number of hops the datagram need to be traveled in the path, and whenever it is getting traveled, this TTL value will get decremented by 1, and when it will get reached to 0 means the datagram is reached to destination, and if it is not reached to 0 then it will get discarded from the path. Protocol field, there are multiple protocols are there which is supported by the IP datagram. ICMP, IGMP, TCP, UDP, OSPF, Internet Control Message Protocol, Internet Gateway Message Protocol, Transmission Control Protocol, User Datagram Protocol, Open Shortest Path First Protocol. These protocols are used to get the idea about this particular IP datagram services. Header checksum is used for checking the data error into this particular header format. Source IP address, destination IP address is the sending and the receiving machine's IP address. And the options are, the 40 byte options are there. So we already seen that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 4-byte words are the 20 byte. So 20 byte and these are 40 byte. So overall 0 to 60, this much capacity will be there for the IP datagram header format. And this total length of the datagram will carry here the actual data length also along with this header and the options of the IP datagram. With this specification here, the overall IP datagram header format can be written. There are certain problems can be asked or it can be represented based on the IP datagram header format. We may have a question like this: an IP packet has arrived with the first 8 bits 0100 The receiver discards the packet. Why? You will have to justify that the receiver machine is discarding this packet where the first 8 bits are this one. How will it be? You can just move back to the slide. See, this is what the packet header format. What is the first 4 bits? The first 4 bits are telling version field. And the second 4 bit is telling here you are having that is a header length field. Okay. So these are only the 8 bits has been given. In your data, these first 4 bits are 0100 and the next 4 bits are 0100. When you are using these first 4 and the next 4 bits, you need to recognize here the identity of these fields. Here in the problem, they have been given that there is a 8-bit field which are traveling in the datagram. These are these fields which has been shown in the diagram problem. The first field which you are having, it is called as a version field, as you generally understand it from the datagram packet header format. The another one you people are having, the next bits which you 4 bits you people are having, it is basically the header length, that is H length. Okay, now start working on this. This is 0100. Fine. So you need to just work out here this 0100. You will have to convert it into the decimal value. What is this? This is the binary value which you do have it. This binary value need to be converted into the decimal pattern. Okay? And this value, whenever you are having, this value will be represented into the decimal pattern, and it is in general it is a 4 value. So when your people are having this 4 value, then it's a IP version 4. It's true because we are discussing the IP version 4 only. Now come to the next part here. You will have to just see this second portion which has been given in the problem. I am having the second 4 bits, that is 0100. Convert it into the decimal value, and this decimal value is 2. This value will be 2, which is not feasible. How it is not feasible? That I will just tell you. See here, we do have it 00100, which is interpreting the decimal value, that is 2. And when you are taking 2 into 4 byte words, because your formula which you are having, it is giving 8 byte words, and obviously this is completely wrong. Why? Because you need the default header length of the datagram should be 20 byte. How it is? Everybody has seen the just now into the demo, in that 32 bit into 5, when you people are multiplying, as well if you people are doing this 4 byte word 4 byte words into 5, when you people are doing, then you are getting here the 20 byte ka default header length, and that's why this packet will be discarded. Because here in the given datagram, since the datagram is with the version 4 only, but the header length is specified 0010, and it's wrong. Why? Because it is wrong. Here you will have to convert this value 0010 into this case, and here you are representing this value 0010, that is in the decimal 2. So just now we modified 0010 is having the decimal value 2, and that means 2 into 4 byte word, and that is representing here the 8 byte word, which is wrong. How it is wrong? Just go to your datagram header format. What you have seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4 byte words into 5 into 4 you are doing, that is 20. But in the given problem, what is given? Only 1 and 2. So it is wrong. It is wrong. Therefore, here the packet will be completely discarded from the channel, and there will be the error into the transmission of data. We have seen into the IP datagram header format, fragmentation offset and some flags. The idea behind this fragmentation offset means what? Whenever the datagram is traveling in the network to every router, then every router's capacity may be different, depends on the supportive protocol. And this capacity is called as a maximum transfer unit, MTU. So such this MTU is recorded into the IP protocol data, and here it interprets that which router supports which kind of MTU. Depends on that, if the datagram coming to the router is above this MTU, and if the size of the datagram is more than the maximum transfer unit of the specific router, then that router can break that datagram into multiple parts, and it is called as a fragmentation procedure, and these parts are called as a fragments. There is no any limit about that how many fragments has to be designed for the datagram. It is just dependent on the size which is coming towards the router. So if here the datagram size is less than the MTU, then the data will be completely forwarded to the other side. In general, by default, the 512 is the datagram size, which generally should be supported to the router defaultly. But there may be sometimes the supportive protocols may not allow, so that datagram also may have to be divided into multiple datagram fragments, and this procedure interprets here the fragmentation procedure. Here there are certain fields which may get affected when the datagram fragments will get travel from one side to another side. As I told you, if I have a one datagram and I'm partitioning it into the three, then how can the computer network will understand if this is the first part, second part, third part? So for that purpose here, it is interpreted with these three fields. These three fields will get changed during the passing of the datagram. The first one is the identification. This will carry here the control field of the datagram. As I said it here, if I have a first datagram का 3 part, I have a second datagram का 5 part. So first and second is for my recognition. The network can understand it with the identification field. Means the datagram first, that is D1, maybe the datagram second, that is D2, symbolically, but here it will carry the 16-bit value to interpret here the datagram number. Flag. Obviously, just now we seen that if you are having the first fragment, second fragment, third fragment, or parts, that time this D and M flag is important. D and M flag is important. This will tell you here whether the datagram is having more data after that or not, more fragments after that or not. So like this way, don't fragment interprets here. After this datagram fragment, there is no data remaining. And more fragment indicates that after this particular datagram fragment, still some fragments are pending. This way here, the flag status can be interpreted. Fragmentation offset, this is the 13-bit value. In datagram, it is a 13-bit value and it will be computed by dividing it by 8. Computed by dividing it by 8. How will it be computed? Look at the example. I have a 4000 bytes ka one datagram. My router is not supporting 4000 bytes to be transmitted. So what it will do? It will break into 3 parts and this is called as the 3 fragments. How will it break it? It will break the first part 1400, second part 1400 and third part 1200. 1400 plus 1400, 2800 and then plus 1200 will be the 4000. So like this way my 4000 bytes are divided into 1400, 1400 and 1200. So this way here, then you need to mention here the fragmentation offset. If from 0000 to 1399, you have a first part. 14002799, you have a second fragment. 2800 to 3999, you have a third fragment. And these fragments will keep the track here about the part, whether this is the first part, second or third part, and it will keep the track with this kind of calculation. 0000 divided by 8. Why divided by 8? Since this value is a 13-bit value and this value is a 16-bit value. Please understand it. When you people are having the 8-bit pattern is getting transmitted, then 2 raised to 8 which you people are having, this value is not supported into the fragmentation offset because you need to have a 13-bit value. So reduce it to the size. Reduce the size of the offset value by dividing it by 8 and it will be reduced like this way and you will get the 0. Again 1400 is there. Divide 1400 by 8 and you are getting 175 is the offset. Means instead of storing 1400, you can store here 175. And again 2800 divided by 8, 350. Means instead of storing 2800, you can store 350 value because it doesn't take that much space. But this takes that much space which is not there in fragmentation offset because it is a 13-bit value. It is not a 16-bit value. So that is one of the problem which you people are having. 0000 will not be stored. So to reduce the size and like this way, the fragmentation offset can be written into the datagram header format. With this specification here, the fragmentation procedure will work.